When you hear this, turn the page. This story about Mr. T is called Mystery of the Silver Swan.
This here's Mr. T, capital T, to ride with me. Here's another story about my team of young gymnasts, Robin and Kim and Woody and Jeff and the others. Not forgetting Miss Bisbee and young Spike and, of course, Dozer the dog. We travel all over the place, taking part in competitions. We keep getting involved in mysteries. But remember, the important thing about being a team is you all help one another. No good being selfish and not caring about other folk. You help them, they help you. That's the way to win through.
The team is working out in the gym, and Mr. T calls for everyone's attention.
Here's what we have left to do for Friday's meet.
Robin does a cartwheel and finishes up beside him.
I'll take care of it.
Thanks, Robin. Now I want everyone to have their uniforms clean.
I'll take them to the laundry.
Robin, you do enough already. Let somebody else help out.
Robin does a handstand.
I don't mind, Mr. T. Besides, this way, I'll know it's done right.
She flips to her feet as a flustered Miss Bisbee and Dozer rush into the gym. Kim wonders what's the matter.
Gee, Miss Bisbee looks upset.
She puts her arm around her to comfort her. Mr. T is firmer.
Bisbee, stop your babbling and tell me what happened.
Oh, my. Well, goodness. I just...
Bisbee!
Miss Bisbee pulls herself together.
I was driving the team bus over here, and I had a slight mishap with a magnificent old car. Such a lovely silver swan on the hood.
Woody is impressed.
Silver Swan? You've got to be kidding.
I said I'd pay for the damages, but the driver just drove off.
You could be in for quite a bill. It sounds as though you hit the Silver Swan.
The team all turn to look at Woody. Robin asks what they all want to know.
What's the Silver Swan?
Only a priceless antique car built by hand with gold, silver, jewels, and the finest leathers. There's only one Silver Swan, and it's right here on display at Kingston's Classic Car Museum.
Oh, we've got to go there right now. I have to find out what happened to the car. I won't rest until I do.
Mr. T folds his arms in front of him and looks at Miss Bisbee.
And I bet we won't rest until you do.
It is late evening and the museum is closed. The security guard says the car has never left the museum and refuses to let them in until Mr. T persuades him. The car is displayed on a platform in a place of honor. Miss Bisbee inspects it and is amazed to find it undamaged. As Gerald Watson, the manager of the museum, comes in to see what is going on. When he hears that Miss Bisbee thinks she crashed into it on the road, he takes her arm and leads her away. You must have mistaken it for another car. Mr. T walks with them and apologizes, but Woody stays by the car, staring at it in awe. He turns to Robin.
You know, I've only read about the Silver Swan, but the books don't do it justice. Hey, wait a minute.
He closely inspects the right front fender.
The builder of the Silver Swan had his initials engraved on the fender, but they're not here.
Robin looks at him excitedly.
Are you saying this car is a fake?
A very good fake. Maybe Bisbee did hit the real Silver Swan after someone stole it from the museum.
The two gymnasts go into the garage which adjoins the museum, looking for the car's logbook. They are amused by a calendar advertising Fast Eddie's used cars when a shadowy figure pushes over a stack of tires. As the tires fall towards them, Robin looks up and calls out,
Woody, watch it!
They backflip out of range to safety. The sound of the falling tires brings the others to investigate. The manager asks what happened, and Woody is about to explain when Robin cuts him off.
It was an accident. I backed into the tires. Sorry about the mess.
On the way back to base in the team bus, Woody wonders why Robin said she knocked over the tires. She explains.
I didn't want to tip our hand to Watson. Whoever stole the Silver Swan must be working on the inside. If you could spot the fake, then anyone else at the museum could do the same thing.
Mr. T agrees.
It sounds like somebody's covered up a shady deal.
Two shadowy figures sitting high on the mountaintop watch the team bus driving along the road below.
I think those nosy kids will get our message and back off.
One of the men presses a plunger. There is a great explosion, and part of the mountain slides down towards the highway in front of the bus. Mr. T tries to outrun the landslide, but a great boulder hits the side of the bus and sends it swerving off the road and into a tree. Mr. T snaps out a command.
Cover up now!
The kids bend low in their seats and cover their heads with their arms. The landslide continues and covers the bus completely. When the music stops, turn the cassette over.